Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Waverley Basketball Stadium for this, the second of our double-header men's weekend. And we're in for an absolute cracker of a game here. It's 1 versus 2. Well, actually, Liam, it's actually 1 versus 1 because last night after the Falcons won, they tied on the ladder with the Corio Bay. So this one is for clear space at the top of the ladder. It should be a really good game.
We know we have a great talent on both Waverley and Corio Bay's rosters after some after we've seen, Waverley hasn't lost the game at home yet.
Yeah, and that's the other thing, that Waverley's going to be trying to hang on to their record of no losses this season. No losses this season at home. Jason Reardon is going to have something to say about that, though. He's having an absolute cracker of a season there as well. Nice guy too, absolute nice guy. Very happy to give us time to have a chat and all that sort of stuff. So I had a chat to him before the game as well. But then they've got Walker and Clayton. They've got Marlo Hicks. Their starting five is very, very potent. Perhaps one of the best. Well, has to be one of the best starting fives in the competition.
Well, we don't get to the top of the table without having one of the best starting lineups you got.
And the interesting thing is that last night Knox went down.
Who did they lose to? I didn't see.
Well, they went down to Werribee. So they have dropped down, and I think that will put Ringwood climbing up into third position. So we'll see what goes on. So can the combination of Platnick, Hodgson, DKD, Threat, and who else will be starting? It will be, Arkell, of course. Can't forget Chris Arkell. Are they going to be able to back it up after an incredibly tough game last night? They got up over Diamond Valley at the end of the game, in the second half, in a very physical game, very foul-prone game. So can they actually get there? So the Stingrays sitting one game ahead until this round, until this weekend, and head-to-head, they have the advantage because so Falcons need to tie this game and to beat them by over 5 points. This is what is all going on. So we have Hodgson against Hicks to start the game off.
Now we have Hicks getting the tap out for the first possession of the game, going to the Stingrays.
Jace Reardon can't connect with Walker. Already you see a very difference in the game from the last game we watched.
No, these state champ men's sides are very talented. By all accounts, as we see Hodgson missing his first shot of the game. Taking a jumper from the high post.
Walker with a rebound.
Now through the hands of Rabula. Hicks. Guarded by Hodgson there. Back through the hands of Walker up top. Oh, and a good block there.
Chris Arkell and Sidel Threat teaming up. Chris Arkell
managed to get the rebound in the fierce battle. A call a jump ball in the end.
It's a Falcons ball there. Now that's one thing that I have noticed, particularly this year with Chris Arkell's game, that he has become much, much stronger under the net. He's known as a three-point shooter. He's known as an outside shooter. But this year, with DKD in the Dexter Kernich-Drew into the team, as Dexter nails three! Chris has had to play a slightly different role, and he's been fantastic defensively. Michael Rabula, this
replying with 3 points of his own right there. I can imagine that's going to be the standard of the game, just points going either side.
It's a bit of a phony war at the moment as they try and figure out.
Arkell putting up three.
Doesn't go, but Hodgson with the rebound. Stripped by Rabula. And it's come off Rabula.
You see him posting up on Hicks there. Hodgson not able to get it to go as a full short. Dexter Kerneth Drew getting the rebound, getting the steal, and not able to finish the layup right there. That's an easy 2 points for most of these guys right on the court.
Andre Walker working on Platnick. Sorry, no, it wasn't Walker, it was
Clayton. As Dexter Kerneth Drew just fell for the pump fake too easily. Rebound will go to Platnick. As you see Siddell threat moving through. Using his options. Getting into the paint with Platnick. Platnick sinking 2 points.
Over the top. So Marlowe couldn't stop that one. Now it's going to be interesting watching the matchup, Hodgson and Hicks. Hicks is probably one of the only players that match up.
Yeah, size-wise match up with Hodgson, I think, within this competition.
We haven't got any of the heights there on the Corio Bay guys, but we may be able to. No, we can't. So Rabula missed. Oh no, I was going to say he missed the first, but he didn't. It rolled in. Decided that it would be kind to him. This to tie the game, and nothing but net.
So 5 points each early in this first quarter. As we see Dexter Kerneth Drew get it off to Matt Hodgson. Tries to go underneath as Platnick and Arkell fight for the ball between the two teammates. And Threat sets it back up at top.
And Hodgson just had his foot on the line as he received the ball there.
So the Stingrays will take it back through the hands of Walker now. Hicks sets a good screen, gets it easily and almost gets the reverse laps going for him. As we see Threat gets it off. Now through the hands of Platnick.
And Platnick's been fouled. Walker, I think. Yes. Called for the push. So both teams now with one team foul each. Falcons sneaking a 1 point lead. Make that two.
Good move by Marlo Hicks.
And this time Chris Arkell picks up a foul.
It was a great pass to him. Was it Walker that was being defended just there?
Yeah.
Got a good pass off as he was getting double teamed from Hodgson.
Well, Marlowe will be kicking himself on that one. He's normally very good from the foul line.
But doesn't make a mistake on the second shot.
Of course, the last time we saw Reardon and Hicks was at the All-Star
BigV Origin game.
BigV Origin game, yep. And Chris Arkell also playing in that team, and that was when the country team, led by Hicks and Reardon, absolutely demolished the country team, the city team, but not by enough, as Hodgson juggles the rebound, but gets it across to Threat, who's driving hard, pulls up, nails it.
Well, Waverley's own coach Mike Bullock was also coaching that game.
Was indeed.
As we just see 2 more points go down for Walker. Hodgson facing up, Got it over to Threat. Hodgson again trying to post up
Oh,
and gets 2
it.
points there.
But not the foul. He was pleading with the ref to call the foul on that play.
Hodgson's got to stay on Hicks there.
Nice show from Hodgson on that screen though. It's just stopped Walker turning the corner on him. Got back quickly on Hicks. Now it's back into Hodgson from Threat. Doesn't go.
Platnick almost got the rebound there, but
Reardon takes it away. He's got Rabula on the right-hand side. Instead goes to Hicks coming down, and there's a foul.
that was an easy call there as Hodgson pushed him a little too clearly there.
So Mark Leader, quite animated on the side with his teammates, with his players, I should say. In his second season as the coach of the Stingrays. Took them into the final series last year, where they, like the Falcons, got knocked out in the semi-finals round. Both teams will be hoping to make
You can see the talent of both rosters. Very capable of doing that. As Chris Arkell has it up top. Gets it to Hodgson in the high post. Pass to Platnick as Chris Arkell gets himself a rebound. Couldn't get it. As it's juggled between Reardon and Clayton.
And as we have done over the last few years, we will actually be live streaming the final series as well. We hope to get to as many games as we possibly can during that. So we look forward to, if it is Corio Bay, getting down to Geelong again and streaming from there.
There's 2 more points through the hands of Clayton, I believe it is. Yes. Yep. We see Siddell, Threat, dribbling around the defense, trying to make something of it as Chris Arkell takes the 3. Matt Hodgson mopping up rebounds like he usually does.
And now Arkell with the steal, but Reardon steals it straight back. Platnick can't get there. Suddenly the intensity has lifted. Here's Reardon on DKD. He turns, spins. Arkell with, oh, dear me. Dear me.
I'm pretty sure everyone on the court thought that was just about clean.
Yeah. Again, just simply reaching over the top. Jace Reardon scores 1. So, Corio Bay now with a 1-point lead. This to make it 2.
So we see Threat looking for his options, but no one was there as Clayton's going to go for the finish.
And this time Dexter gives away the foul. Falcons now 5-team foul, sorry. So they're in the bonus.
With just a little more than 3 minutes left in this quarter. So plenty of time for Corio Bay to take advantage of this situation. The miss there.
Bit of a let off there.
Arkell looking. Threat taking his 3. Missing. Hodgson tapping it in again. That's 6 points and 3 offensive rebounds for him already.
Make that 7 rebounds.
7 rebounds. I said sorry? 6 points, not
sorry.
6 rebounds.
Oh, sorry.
3 offensive rebounds.
Oh, okay. So what's the...
He's got 2 total rebounds. 4 rebounds now. and 6 points. And so we see 2 more points going the way of Corio Bay through the hands of Clayton.
It's gone out to a 4-point lead.
We see Platnick trying to drive in, but dishes out to Dexter Kerneth-Drew.
Marlo Hicks with the rebound. Now they're running quickly. Can't get past Platnick.
Oh,
and a big foul on Platnick. Professional foul there. No malice in it. That was just simply clever enough from Marlo to slow him down.
Allow their time for the defense just to settle up.
And this crowd has built. Where have they all come from all of a sudden, mate?
I didn't see anyone come through the door.
No, but suddenly the stand is full.
As we see Platnick get it in the paint. Hodgson didn't need a touch at that time.
One and a half minutes to go. 2-point game, Corio Bay's way. Here comes Clayton. And now Clayton is...
Oh, good defense by Platnick.
I thought they were calling a foul there.
I thought they were as well, but managed to get lucky. So it'll be a travel from Clayton. As we see Tommy Boyle come into the game for the first time.
Yeah, so Marlo's... No, Marlo's still on the floor. I thought that he may have sat down as well, and I think the mark leader is preparing to take him off. Paul McCoy trying to get the ball in, is blocked by...
What a leap McCoy has right there.
Hicks. And now there's an offensive foul. It's a charge against McCoy. That was fair enough too. Just turned his body and made contact with the shoulder.
And you're right in saying Marlo Hicks was about to come off. As Hodgson
3 points.
Great shot.
DKD has got to be much closer up on him. He's very quick at getting his shot off.
We see McCoy hold it up top for Waverley. Into the corner. Missed there. Platnick gets the rebound and gets fouled going up.
I think that's on Headlam. Yep, it is indeed. So James Headlam coming on to spell Marlo Hicks has picked up his first foul.
And it looks like Matt Hodgson's going to wait just a sec to see if Ivan Platnick can make his free throws. You get a substitution right here. Well, he does make his first one. And misses this one, so no substitution yet as Tommy
Boyle gets the rebound, the offensive rebound and the putback. Suddenly, it's a 1-point game. I like this matchup of McCoy on Rabula.
As we just see 3 points go down through the hands of Lewis Varley. And that'll be the end of the first quarter here at the Falcons' Nest with the battle between Waverley and Corio Bay coming down to 4 points with the lead to the Stingrays. We'll be back ever so shortly.
So Liam, a good game so far. 4 points in it. It's unfortunately for the Falcons, it's actually gone the way of the Corio Bay Stingrays. They've got fresher legs than the Falcons. But there is really nothing in this so far.
No, you see this being a competitive game all the way down to the wire in the last possession. Probably will come down to it. The case, you know that there's enough determination to not lose this game. You don't want to lose this game on a high court when you've got won every game so far here this season.
The difference between the two teams is shooting percentage at the moment. Corio Bay shooting at a very good clip, 44%, 8 of 18. Waverley down at 33, 8 of 24. So again, you know, if the Falcons can connect with a few more shots, I think that'll make all the difference for them. As you get, yeah. Great work there from the Falcons to stop that offensive charge there by the Corio Bay Stingrays. Sees the ball coming back to McCoy. He's got Campbell on the outside. Kicks it into Tom Boyle. Boyle into Hodgson.
You can imagine the travel being called there.
Yeah.
No, you're right in saying the shooting percentage is one.
Yeah, and Tom Boyle puts his hand up and apologises. It was the right idea, but just a poor pass, which meant that Hodgson had to juggle the ball and in doing so travelled.
As the three-point shot goes up and it gets missed for Reardon. So McCoy comes away with it through the hands of Campbell. And a poor pass again by Boyle leads to a turnover.
An offensive foul. So Adrian Campbell getting into position did a great job there. And our floor wipers find their seats again. They missed completely that. They should have been up and ready to go. And again, we always appreciate the support of our junior teams and junior players at these games. Ball kicking through hands quickly. Here's McCoy.
He'll go for the shot himself. Hodgson getting another rebound. It'll tap to Boyle.
It's out to Arkell. Arkell's got time. Doesn't make it go. Reardon with the rebound. Now it's very quickly down the other end through Varley. Varley's got Rabula. Instead finds Hicks. Hicks drops it in over the top of Tommy Boyle. Suddenly now the gap has got out to 6 points. It's 2 3-pointers. But they need stops.
Hodgson takes 2. And that's a push from Marla Hicks. No, it'll be on Rabula.
Yeah. So Falcons lucky on that one. As Mark Leader brings Dondre Walker back onto the court for Jace Reardon.
You see Hodgson and Boyle moving around the key. Going to let Campbell set it up top. Through to McCoy. Hodgson's getting double teamed. Boyle putting up a shot. Making
Nails
2
it.
more.
Fadeaway jumper from Tommy Boyle from about 8 feet. Just over 2 metres.
So that is Hicks. Gets it down to the far wing.
And now the foul. Hopefully it's on Boyle, and yeah, he's put his hand up. Yeah, good. Last person we would want it on at this point in time is Chris Arkell. He's already on 2.
Wasn't that Tommy Boyle second as well?
May very well have been. We can check that out. As Marlo Hicks works hard, gets it to Walker. Walker back to Hicks. Just enough work there by Boyle and Hodgson.
Zarkel goes up, puts the 2 down. And it turns out I was mistaken, it's only Tommy Boyle's first foul. We say that the ball's up top with Clayton, now through Hicks. Back to Clayton, an easy 3-point shot as he's left wide open.
Rebounded there by Boyle, gets it to Campbell. He's got Hodgson under the basket. Decides to shoot himself.
Good shot choice, just unlucky to get it for fall. Had 2 good rebounders underneath it as well. It's Tommy Boyle.
And now it's Arkell on the tear.
Hardy missed that one. How did McCoy miss that one?
Oh dear.
Oh, they both will be kicking themselves after those misses.
McCoy with a smile on his face as he realises how close that was. But again, 3 attempts at the shot.
You just imagine that one of them would have gone in.
Again, with Reardon going off the court, McCoy has gone on to Walker. Reardon's back onto the court now. So the matchup is Campbell on Reardon. Campbell on Rabula. Chris Arkell nails those. Tied ball game here at the Falcons' Nest.
It's about as tight and competitive as you'd expect it for the 2 teams at the top of the table. As we see,
Campbell with the rebound.
After the missed 3-point attempt from Walker. Chris Arkell.
And he's been fouled a long way out. A long way out. So he'll go the line for 3. And that's the 3rd team foul now for the Corio Bay Stingrays, as Mark Leder says, I need to have a chat to my guys. We'll also take a quick break and be back in about 40 seconds' time. Well, Liam, it is a cracker of a game. I said that at the beginning that it was going to be like this, and they haven't let me down at all.
No one to be disappointed in this building, as you see completely contested game right here. You're showing talent on both ends.
So now this to get back into the lead, which the Falcons have not held since
early in the first quarter.
Very early in the first quarter, and they've done that. So it's 1 point. Remember, this is a 3-point foul. Well, a foul on 3-point attempt, so he's got three free throws. Always get tongue-tied over that.
As Chris Arkell makes his second as well. And nails the third. So we see Corio Bay now down to a 3-point deficit as Marlo Hicks drops 2 and changes that to 1 point. With Tommy Boyle feeding Hodgson in the post, but gets it over to McCoy, to Campbell. And Tommy Boyle missing there. Didn't have much chance there. 2-1.
And this is what Corio Bay is capable of. That their quick transition play down the other end.
Imagine just the rebound from Marla Hicks, getting it down the court with a great pass too easily. And there's 2 more points after Tommy Boyle scores. So a light pass ends up through the hands of Hicks. Through Bueller.
Now with Campbell.
Campbell looking for his options. Hodgson tried to cut through to get a good one. Missed.
Arkell with a rebound. And he puts it in! Falcons sneak out to a 3-point lead again.
On an easy pass that's just too easy there.
And that's what Michael Rabula is really known for. He sneaks in. What is the Big V guys, Justin Nelson at Big V, they call him the goal sneak. Because he just sneaks in behind and often is on the receiving end of that quite delicate little pass there from Jason Reardon. We've seen it year after year after year.
They just made it too easy for him as there were what I saw there to be 2 Corio Bay players open for that pass. So well done there as 2 points go down. Corio Bay yet again.
1 point lead. The lead change yet again as we got roster changes there for the Falcons. Good defense there. Matt Nielsen picking up the steal.
Luke Nielsen,
sorry.
Let's see Hodgson moving to the high post, taking 2 points right there.
Now, as Matt Hodgson. Swap them around.
A good pocket pass right there to...
Yeah, so that's the second one that in the last 2 times down the court that Jace has put through.
This one through the hands of Marla Hicks. As Arkell called for it. Didn't have too many options. Now he's got an open 3-point attempt.
And he nails it, and he's been fouled. Yeah, that's where Chris is really dangerous.
Give him an open 3-point attempt like that. Yeah. A late closeout's got no hope.
And as I said to you, he's added into his game, particularly this year. I mean, he was always a good defender anyway, but particularly this year he's been putting the hustle in under the basket. And he's nailed it.
I can imagine with the shooting talent of Dexter Kenneth Drew. 2 very similar styles of play.
Yes, Dexter, of course, a development player with the Wildcats last year, after he finished his time at Washington State.
As Tommy Boyle took the 3 and missed it. Imagine the ball going through the hands of Chris Arkell again, possibly.
And we're waiting with bated breath to hear what's happening with our... As Hodgson scores, again, looking at the ref and saying, where was the foul? Needs to be a bit careful. The refs are letting this game flow. They're not trying to impose themselves too much on this game. Nice work there from, I think it was Varley, wasn't it? Good drive, or was it Reardon?
Either way, still a good shot.
It was Reardon. Drove in, kicked the ball out.
And Walker managed to finish off it. I've been surprised he stayed on the court after he's had 3 early
And
fouls.
then the jam! Great work there. We'll look at it on the replay. And there it is. Great work there from Matty Nielsen into Hodgson. This time the shot goes up from Clayton. Misses. Rebounded by Arkell. Arkell having a great game.
We say that as Luke Nielsen, not Matt Nielsen, gets the ball to Tommy Boyle, missing.
Marlo Hicks taps it out of Nielsen's hand. Down the other end, here's Clayton.
That was...
Okay.
So I think that's probably a warning from the ref there.
Yeah, look, that was fair enough because it was in the no charge zone. I'm pretty certain if we go back and look at the tape there that you'll find that Sadal was actually well inside when he took the contact. And it was more probably his...
Narkel taking another 3, missing that one this time though.
Varley with the rebound. Gets it to Hicks, and Hicks this time has scored. And this time it's on Matt Hodgson. So Dexter Kernish-Drew getting ready to come in.
So Matt Hodgson becoming the second player now to be on 2 personal fouls for this game, along with Chris Arkell. So not really too much danger with the foul count, as far as that goes. As we see now, the 1-point lead.
Yeah, and of course Corio's been in the bonus for a while, and Falcons have not been able to take advantage of that at all.
Ball now through the hands of Nielsen, chucking away the ball for him.
Great hands there from Fred as he stops Varley's run to the basket. Now it's over to Reardon. Reardon will nail it.
So in this 1-point game into a 4-point game with about 14 seconds to go now. Platnick going to set the screen for Threat. Threat driving in himself. Scoring 2 more points as time will run out there.
So we go to the break with the Falcons down by 2. Can they put the pressure back on the Corio Bay guys as Mike Bullock, the Waverley coach, has a bit of a chat to the refs? We'll be back shortly.
So Chris Arkell, Waverley Falcons, state champ men.
Talia Higgs, Waverley State Champ Women.
Paul McCoy, Waverley Falcons, state champions.
Tom Boyle, Waverley Falcons, state champ men.
Ivan Platonik, Waverley Falcons, senior champ men.
Waverley, Tegan Cunningham, Women's Champ.
George Delagianis, Waverley Falcons.
Katie Blueser, Waverley Falcons, State Champ.
Ilya Polianis, State Champ, Women's Coach of Waverley.
Mike Bullock, Championship Men Coach, Star.
No singing ones.
Oh, I'd have to say Chris Arkell and myself when we get together.
Oh, that's a tough one. I would have to say Chris Arkell. He's definitely got some great moves.
Ringwood.
I think Ringwood and us have a bit of a rivalry, so I would say Ringwood.
Can't go wrong with Ringwood. Ringwood for sure.
Tegan Cunningham.
I'd say Tegan.
I would have to say Ivan Platnik.
I would say Sedell, but it's probably myself.
Let's say it would be Sammy.
Shelby or Elise.
My go-to party trick is to grab a drink and sit down.
Shots.
Party trick. The turn and chuck.
Tom.
I'm going to have to say Tommy Boyle.
Elise?
Well, actually, it's not a player. It's Ilya Polianis, our coach in the women's.
Ilya? Can I count him in?
Katie.
Many people ask us, what is vMix? Well, thanks for asking. vMix is software that allows you to create awesome live video productions. vMix supports a variety of different inputs to help your live production come to life. These include cameras, videos, images, titles, PowerPoint, green screen, streams, audio, and more. You can then display your production on screens, record to your hard drive, and stream to the web all at the same time. There are many different applications for vMix. Some of our customers have used it for large music concerts, school productions, live sports coverage, church services, esports, live web streaming shows, horse auctions, you name it. vMix can do it. What do you need to use vMix? At the very basic end of things, you can use a computer with onboard graphics and a webcam. If you want to bring in a few HD cameras, you'll need a bit more processing power, a dedicated graphics card, and a capture device. We have a list of recommended system requirements on our website. Whether you're an aspiring YouTube singer in your bedroom performing Phil Collins covers, or someone with an 8-camera live concert production, vMix is for you. There is a free 60-day fully functional trial on our website, www.vmixhd.com. So check it out.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, with the news that the Corio Bay Stingrays are 2 points up over the Waverley Falcons here. Does this mean that the Falcons will lose their first game at home and cede top of the ladder to Corio Bay. We'll soon find out.
I think
Liam.
it's definitely too early to say that. The way this game's going, it's very competitive. We've had scoring come from all kinds of places, such as for Corio Bay, Marla Hicks has been leading the way with 13 points so far this game. And the likes of Jason Reardon, 9. We have Trevon Clayton with 8. And Michael Rabula with 7. And Walker also with 7. For Waverley, we've had Chris Arkell score 13, Matt Hodgson on 12, Platnick on 7, Tommy Boyle on 6, and Del Threat scoring a couple of baskets himself.
Now, what's been really interesting about that is the lack of minutes that Ivan has played this game so far. He sat most of that second quarter out.
Yeah, I feel like I saw a lot of Tommy Boyle playing that second quarter.
Yeah, Tom only played a very small number of minutes last night, so that may be it. Try and run fresh legs in there as well and see how we're going. Rebound leaders, Chris Arkell for Waverley on 7, Clayton for Corio Bay on 5. The assist leaders are Chris Arkell and Jace Reardon. Jace Reardon has just done some fantastic passes inside there. Arkell and Hicks block leaders, and Hodgson and Clayton for the steals.
So even though there hasn't been really a dominant performance for Waverley per se, we've had a good all-round performance from Chris Arkell, leading and scoring rebounds, assists and blocks for Waverley.
Yeah, as I said, he's been really showing a different side to his game this season. I've been really impressed by the way that he has been getting in and under the basket and just becoming such a strong defensive presence.
Yeah, he's never been a shy scorer, that much we know though.
So back onto the floor come all of the starters for Waverley, and the same for Corio Bay.
We'll see how this game plays out, as it's 2 points now. Like will stay just as competitive for the rest of the game.
Great to see the Tegan Cunningham, who scored a lazy 40 points last night. And I was talking to the coach afterwards, and she apologised for taking so many shots. And the response from Elias, the coach, was, hey, listen, if you score 40 points every time, you can take as many shots as you like. So she has been outstanding. Oh, what a huge shot from Dondre Walker. Pulled up way downtown. Ivan rolls it in.
Those are the post moves that he's well known for. Just nice, easy ones. Get him under the basket and he'll score you 2 points without no question.
4-point game.
And there's another 3-point attempt from Walker.
Rebounded by Reardon.
And too easy, as he just cuts straight through.
Gives Chris Arkell a bit of a look there on the way out. And Arkell into Platnick. Platnick, oh, it doesn't drop for him. Looked like it was going to, but he somehow gets his fingers on it. It will go Corio Bay's way, but gee, this is a good game.
Both teams showing exactly why they deserve to be where on the ladder they are sitting.
For some reason our monitor up here in the box is not working today.
As Platnick gets a block right there. Siddell's running with... Oh, tried to take it himself. As
DKD mops it up. This is why he was selected as development player for Perth last year.
He's a great shooter, as well as a great player all around.
And this time the foul is on Siddell Threat, and there'll be 2 shots coming off this. So shakes his head. Well, I know I never feel that I've fouled. And Michael Rabula
making his first one. Gets into 8 points there. And 9. Making this gap a little further out. Back to its 5 points in favour of Corio Bay. We'll say Threat has it up top. Goes to DKD. Arkell to Platnick. Hodgson finally getting in the post where he wanted it. And getting 2 points right there.
Oh, look at that from the old fella. I'm going to call him an old fella because he won't mind.
Ivan should have just settled it back down. Got it back up top. As Chris Arkell's just getting some good defense right there. Sedell knows where he wants to send him.
Rabula can't get it to go this time. Just hassled out by the guys. DKD gets it down. Nice work there from Ivan into Hodgson. Hodgson just has it worried out of his grasp. And it's down the other end. His direct opponent, Marlo Hicks, finishes up the fast transition.
Hodgson's just constantly standing by that baseline, trying to get as many balls as he can down there.
So Threat says, no, I'm going to do it myself. 3 points. It's back to a 2-point game. And this time, it'll be on Threat. So Jace Reardon will go to the line. And that will be Sedell's third, I think. Yes.
I feel they've really been shooting well from the free throw line. I just want to check those percentages. But both teams have been shooting well from the free throw line. As Corio Bay is now 11 of 13. While Waverley's 9 of 10. As we see, Gurnis True tries to get into Platnick in the middle. Didn't work for him as Arkell's the only defender back.
Huge shot there from Dundre Walker.
As Gurnis True tries to answer back with 3 points right there.
And quick hand from Reardon. So Ivan and Jace have a bit of a chat. Good-natured.
So we see Gurnis True gets it back in, up top to Threat.
Ivan can't draw the foul there, overthrows it. And here's Rabula.
Threat just couldn't hold him down as Gurnis True just looks like he's done an ankle or a knee. And no, he's holding his ankles there.
Yeah. Just tweaked his ankle, I think. He's got up.
He's going to try and play it off, but I don't think he should. Smart call to just arrested it up there. Make sure nothing serious behind it.
No.
No, it looks like he's walking on it fine, so.
Look, irrespective of the result of this game.
Injury's the last thing you want, no matter how much.
Yep.
Some good defense from Marlo Hicks. As Walker just beats Arkell to that ball.
Now it's with McCoy.
Wanted to try and sprint it down.
Ooh.
Ref was watching that one closely. Threat moving it around. Arkell driving in. Met some good defense there. And Walker gets the turnover for him.
Yeah, so if you notice the last couple of times that Arkel's got the ball and started to drive, as he gets a steal, that Corio has been double and triple teaming him. Platnick this time draws the foul. Dondre Walker. That's his fourth, which will see Lewis Varley come back into the game. Young 23-year-old.
So Platnick continuing this good day from the free throw line for Waverley. Making it 10 of 11.
Just misses that.
Of course I would jinx it for him.
Yeah. Marlo Hicks overshoots it.
Wasn't there some good defense from Ivan Platnick though? That's McCoy trying to dribble around the defense. Arkel looking for his options. Threats holding it up top for his team. Platnick working his way in the post.
Can't get it to drop. Marlo Hicks with the rebound, comes back quickly. He's got Varley on the outside.
But
McCoy
McCoy takes the steal. He's going to go all the way with it. Oh!
Nothing from the refs. As Rabula almost pops it in. Rebound by Arkel.
So McCoy's trying to make something of it this time.
Still can't get it to drop.
That time, no question with the refs.
Neither can Rabula, but now Clayton mops up. No boxing out there.
Taking it out to a massive 10-point lead, it feels like.
Well, it is a
10-point lead, but it feels massive.
It certainly does.
As Platnick
still can't get it to drop.
Oh.
So Falcons have gone cold.
His last 2 minutes for the team. Or last 2 minutes for the court, it feels like. Both teams not shooting great at this moment. Even shots like that just won't go in for him.
And the defensive rotation of the Falcons has just lost its way.
Platnick has to. That's what you need from Chris Arkel.
And he's drawn the foul on Marlo Hicks.
So that'll be Marlo Hicks' second foul.
Arkel nails that one. So I missed how many fouls Hicks has got.
That's Hicks' second.
Second, okay. Oh, nice work there from Jace Reardon. Just backing the player in, then kicking the ball across to his teammate. Unfortunately, shot was not good enough.
Oh, it seems like it might have been a mix-up because the scoreboard signalled 2 fouls, but just here it says 3 for Hicks.
Yes, that's what I thought.
So that'll probably have to be cleared up over the next break. As we see Campbell quickly over to Platnick. Going to drive it in. Kerneth Drew pulling up for his shot.
Doesn't
That's
go.
Tommy
Tom
Boyle.
Good hands in there. The rebound will go to Arkel, but tipped by Boyle.
A little too off.
Falcons just not able to connect here. It has been a lean period of time as we see Headlam, James Headlam, put it in.
Going to see Waverley try and hold it up for a couple of seconds as Chris Arkel heads back there. Oh, I was still going to think he would take the 3. It's Tommy Boyle.
Well, this is interesting because that's on Hicks.
You see here, Hicks has already got 3, and it says 3 there.
Yeah, so we believe that he's actually got 1 extra foul than the score bench is signalling. So we'll have to get that checked at quarter time. Tom Boyle nails that one, closes the deficit. Still an 8-point gap, and this is huge. Seven points. What can the Falcons do? Are they going to lose their aura of invincibility here at the Falcons' Nest? At the moment, you would have to say it looks like it.
It does, but this Falcons team is known to come back from a couple of deficits before, home and away.
Varley misses that big time. Adrian Campbell just watches it go out of court.
Campbell will be the one to take it down in the next possession for Waverley. Kenneth Drew, looks like he's getting double there. It's Campbell going to fake it. Get Tommy the 3-point shot, and he's going to make it. Getting this lead down to just 4 points for Corio Bay. An open shot there.
Doesn't drop, but Clayton with the rebound, doesn't get the putback.
He's getting a million rebounds.
Arkell with the rebound.
Got a million attempts just there just to get it. As you see, Kenneth Drew going to put up a 3 himself. Miss it, but Platnick's going to get the rebound.
Out to Arkell.
He's going to miss that one.
Always off. Always off. And now there's a foul.
With only 4.5 seconds left on the clock.
So that was on Arkell. It's his third.
We're talking about Marley Hicks's foul before. That seems that either it hasn't updated on our score sheet or they've tried to correct it.
So he's only on 3 now. Arkell with another rebound just before the buzzer. That puts him into double-double territory just about.
No, that's his 10th. That'll be his 10th rebound if that one counts.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's double-double. 10 and 16.
Yes.
So he's very close to it. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at the Falcons Nest. Big shout out to the Britton family. So yes, thank you for putting your post up on, comment up on Facebook. We appreciate that.
We see as Corio Bay, or Clayton for Corio Bay, takes a shot, misses. So it looks like Waverley might get the first points on the board for this quarter, as it's a 4-point game. Corio Bay.
Tom Boyle trying to get it round the corner there, just simply not enough vision of where Ivan Platnick was.
As we see, an easy shot go for Clayton. And that's
There's
3
another
points.
3. They have to get out to him. He's now nailed. Well, interesting. That was his first 3-pointer. Dexter returning the favour.
He hasn't had a strong shooting night so far, Dexter. He's only 2 of 10 from the field. Made his second 3 for the night just then, or for the afternoon.
And Arkell just getting his fingertips in that has just done enough to tip the ball out. Platnick, the recipient, has finally the ball no, it hasn't gone down at all. What is this with the Falcons, they say. Curtis Drew can't get it to go. How many times can they do this? And now suddenly they're fouled. Wow. This almost capacity crowd here at Waverley is seeing a great game. It's 4 points to the Corio Bay Stingrays as Rabula drives, pops it in over the top of Tom Boyle, who had to pull back. He didn't want to foul. So back out to 6. Can the Falcons chip away at this lead yet again? Hodgson into Boyle. Back out to Campbell.
You can see Arkell's going to take that shot.
Still doesn't drop.
Arkell going to try and drive in. Missed it again.
Reardon. Quick round the back pass. And now we've got an... This time, Adrian Campbell has been adjudged not having got there in time. One of the things we will probably work on for next season there, Liam, is we'll be trying to get, we do have replayers already, we'll be trying to pick up a new replay system and see if we can't get replays from different angles. That's one that I would definitely like to see on replay. Well, as the Falcons bench breathes a sigh of relief on that one.
As we see Curtis Drew go on the far wing. Arkell in the corner. Over to Curtis Drew again. They've been very happy to take those shots today, just haven't been converting them.
Reardon nails it.
This run is really spelling just not looking so good for the unbeaten homestand of Waverley.
7-point game.
Campbell trying to hold off Rabula. Showing some good signs of defense right there. He keeps his hands out.
So great work there from Adrian Campbell. Forces that poor shot from Jace Reardon. And onto the floor comes Matty Hodgson and Sadell Threat for the Waverley Falcons. So the pass from Dexter Kernish-Drew into Hodgson, tapped by Hicks, but then last touched by Hodgson.
I honestly thought it was the other way around, but you could tell by Matty Hodgson's face. He would have argued it if it was.
No, he was fine about that. Hicks.
Too fast for him right there. He's such a mobile player for such a tall player as well.
Yeah, Matty not happy with himself on that one.
Well, it has extended out to a 9-point game. As we see a steal there off Sadell Threat's pass. Reardon.
And there it is, timeout going the way of the Falcons. They're going to have a chat. Last roll of the dice, almost now for the Falcons.
With about 5.5 to go.
And we'll be back in 30 seconds.
So here we are back. The Falcons' nest after the timeout just called by Mike Bullock. After Corio Bay has just run away to an 11-point lead here. Just threatening the unbeaten homestand of the Falcons. As we see Dexter Kernish-Drew have it up top. Now through the hands of Sadell Threat driving in. Another steal to another 2 points for Corio Bay. These last couple minutes have not gone in Waverley's favour at all, as we see Matt Hodgson just slamming it down. It'd be a lot more impressive if they were able to get the lead from that, but just right now it's not going to be. As we see Walker, got it for Corio Bay, got it over to Reardon.
And now Rabula will go to the line. Tom Boyle fouling as he goes. It's going to be only 2. Now, I reckon with this to go, I'd be sticking McCoy on. I'm not part of the coaching panel. But Mike, if you're listening to this later, I'd be sticking McCoy on just simply for the fresh legs. The problem is, who do you put him on for?
So it looks like they did call it a 3 as well.
I would say that oh, it is 3. Okay, yeah. I'd say that Ivan will be coming back on again for Tom Boyle shortly.
Well, we've currently got Chris Arkell and that'll be Tommy Boyle on 3 fouls each. I can imagine Hodgson staying on for just about the rest of the game.
As long as he doesn't foul, yeah.
So that one, it's now finally the 4th foul.
For Hicks, yep.
For Hicks.
Only the first team foul for Corio Bay. 3 on the Falcons for this quarter.
Ball being moved around well. Up to Arkell. Tommy Boyle's got it. Hodgson's waiting in the post. Sadell's got to take it himself.
And it'll be a Falcons ball as Dondre Walker runs out of court.
So we're going to see if they can do this. The fresh 14 on the shot clock. Curtis Drew going to take the 3. Missed like too many times this game. He's just not even able to make the shot. Both teams not shooting very poorly from 3-point range.
Yeah, but the difference being is that Corio Bay overall is shooting at 46% and the Falcons at 32%. And when you look at it, the Falcons have had, as another 2 drops in there, Falcons have had 79 attempts to Corio Bay's now 68. So, you know, they've had the possessions, they've had the dominance on the floor, they just haven't not simply had the dominance on the scoreboard.
So that is Tommy Boyle puts up a long 2 shot.
Now, whether this is just simply the tired legs from last night.
I think this would be a little of that, as they are looking a little, I want to say out of breath, but no, they are start tired. As Marley Hicks puts up a 3, misses there. You can tell they're just out of energy here. They won't give up because they're too competitive to do that, but not actually the ring in time, so we'll get a fresh 14. Hodgson picking up that rebound.
So his 11th rebound, he's on 16 points, 11 rebounds, as is Chris Arkell.
And Ivan Platnick on 11 rebounds himself, but only 10 points.
And here comes Paul McCoy back onto the court, along with, well, look, two and a half minutes to go. This is the Falcons bench saying, okay, we've done as much as we possibly can. They're going to play small ball for a while. So got Matt Scammell on the floor, Luke Nielsen, sorry.
Matt Hodgson.
Yeah, Hodgson.
And McCoy. Scammell puts it up, unable to get it to go.
Yeah, just grazed the backboard as it went through and just meant that it missed the ring. Right length, wrong direction. Sounds like my mantra. Whenever I get to take a shot, usually the right length, wrong direction. Lewis Farley picks up another 2. He's had a good game too. Coming off the bench.
Statistics-wise, he hasn't really had much of an impact.
Well, he's had 5 points, but he's certainly added. Every time he's been on the court, he's contributed in some way, shape, or form.
Mercedes Hodgson just chucks it over the line. So a minute 37 left in this game, and it does seem just about over for him. And you were saying about going that small ball. Losing some height there for taking Chris Arkell off with putting Adrian Campbell on. I see Paul McCoy going to try and chase down another couple of points if they can in this last minute. There's Nielsen.
Nails it!
Nails a 3-pointer. Just took one dribble, set himself up.
Look, Falcons, if the Falcons bench here can actually put some pressure on the board and make this a respectable loss, well, I don't know that you want to call loss is respectable, but Hodgson knows he was so close to the baseline there. And this time, McCoy has been fouled.
So it looks like the Falcons will end up staying second place in this case.
McCoy has obviously hurt his hand. Perhaps that was why he wasn't on the court earlier. I did see him getting some attention earlier in the game.
Yeah, he's only sat down to just a little more than 11 minutes at the moment. Hasn't even.
Look, he's holding his shooting hand, so I'd rather suspect it's. And he's normally a much better shooter than that. Gets the rebound, gets it to his.
Oh, Matt Hodgson just.
Ex-St Mary's teammate. Both of them are, of course, playing in that fabled school over in the States, a college.
As we see 3 points go up there for Adrian Campbell, but missed in the end. As Corio Bay play their cards right, this will be last possession.
And they're going to play it out. Hopefully they're going to play it out to the end.
Campbell
can't make it drop. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. The Falcons have gone down at home for the first time this season. We will be back next week. It's a Saturday night and Sunday date. The Victorian Youth Championship men versus McKinnon, who are on a roll at the moment. Falcons having a couple of big upsets. Can they knock off the third? And on Sunday, the Youth Champ women versus Dandenong. Perhaps one-way traffic, Dandenong's way. And then the State Championship women versus Southern Penn, who have lost a lot of their stars to college and have had a few struggling games. They've run up a couple of losses, including one last night. We will be back shortly. Well, no, that's next week. With those games, we'll leave you at this point in time. Thanks for watching.